What if the most famous home in the world was once just an ordinary townhouse? What if behind those iconic gates and that famous balcony lies a story of royal extravagance, architectural disaster, and wartime courage that most people never hear about? This is Buckingham Palace, and the real story starts long before the tourists arrived. In 1703, the land where Buckingham Palace now stands holds nothing more than a modest red brick townhouse built for the Duke of Buckingham. It is handsome but ordinary. Nobody looking at it would imagine it becoming the most photographed building on Earth. In 1762, King George III buys it quietly for £28,000 as a private family home for his wife, Queen Charlotte. 14 of their 15 children are born here. It is warm, cluttered, and thoroughly domestic, about as far from a royal palace as you can imagine. Everything changes with King George IV. The most extravagant monarch since Charles II hires architect John Nash to transform the modest house into a palace worthy of the British Empire. The budget is £252,000. The final cost is nearly 3 times that. Parliament is furious. Nash is dismissed in scandal. His grand triumphal arch, the Marble Arch, has to be moved because the royal stagecoach cannot fit through it. It still stands today in the corner of Hyde Park, a magnificent arch leading absolutely nowhere. Queen Victoria finally moves in as the first true royal residence in 1837. She immediately declares it too small for her growing family and adds an entire fourth wing, the famous east facade we recognize today. During the Second World War, German bombers target the palace 9 times. 9 times! King George VI and Queen Elizabeth refuse to leave. After one direct hit, Queen Elizabeth said she's glad because now she can look the East End in the face. That refusal to abandon London defines the palace's deepest meaning. It is not just a royal home, it is a statement that Britain endures, that the monarchy stands with its people. 300 years from a duke's townhouse to a symbol that the entire world recognizes in an instant. That is not just architecture, that is history.